What is up, guys? Alaerus here with yet another Marvel Rivals VOD review. Today we're playing Phoenix. I'm actually really happy to announce our last stream yesterday. We hit GM2, which is like super close to top 500 at the moment. It's about 4 games off. As well as we are officially the 7th ranking Phoenix globally at the moment, which is so sick. It's actually so sick. And I'm going for number 1. That's the goal right now. I want to be number 1. It's a little tricky right now because I've been banned, I kid you not, 8 games in a row in GM2, but we make do. Psylocke's my main before Phoenix, so I'm fine. But yeah, we'll be jumping right into the gameplay here. You can see typical Phoenix gameplay. We shoot the back line, trying to get out as much damage as possible. Farm these spark stacks on the back line, and we want them to stay grouped early here. So I'm just kind of taking a back angle, shooting right down the choke. Literally getting as many spark stacks as I can on the team. And shooting out right click to stun them. And boom, easy pick on the Bucky there. He overextends. I stun him. So now I'm trying to take advantage of that. Take a little bit of space. Shoot the backline a little bit more while their tanks are pushed up. And you can see we aren't getting any picks. Almost a pick on the Jeff there. If that had been a headshot, that would have been a kill. But we're applying so much pressure right now as Phoenix. You can see their Phoenix is trying to 1v1 us a little bit. And she does get us. Fortunately, we got the rocket res. I'm a little amazed we died there, to be honest. I don't know if our supports just weren't looking. Because it felt like that was gradual damage and not all at one time. But same thing. Their team seems to be overextending a little bit. We should be able to pick someone. Oh, so their Phoenix actually stuns me out of killing someone there. Really unfortunate stuff. But I know at this point in time, I've got a lot of damage out. I almost killed their Phoenix. Now, what I'm going to do here in a sec, I realize I have ult. I'm going to go in, melee to apply spark stacks, and instantly ult. And we just instantly win the team fight. Ultron ults here, but realistically, we don't need his ult. The reason why this worked so well is when I go in, I shift in, and I meleeed once. The reason I meleeed once, like I said, is to get as many spark stacks on the mini team as possible. Because you can only shoot one person at a time, right? You can technically hit more than one person with a melee. And then I want the spark explosion to ripple from my ult, potentially killing more people. The other benefit there is I knew I was doing so much damage. I was keeping track of my support's ult timers, and Ultron's just a little bit different. But my supports weren't quite at ult yet, so I had a strong feeling that their supports wouldn't have ult yet. And it was a good gamble because it won us the fight. Now, our team gets a little greedy here after that first fight, so we start losing. Yeah, unfortunately, I go down. People are going down. They just kind of overextended. It happens. They do pop Moon Knight and Luna. I'm honestly not quite sure why they popped either. I don't think we had any ults going out. We do have Cloak ult here, so hopefully they can do something with it. I see the Phoenix, right click, left click, left click. She doesn't go down. I get the double heady on their Phoenix. See, I remember being so annoyed at this because their Phoenix is getting pocketed while I'm 2v1ing the Luna and the Phoenix. She got the full health twice that fight and still almost lost the 1v1, which is crazy. It's one of my most favorite things to do in this game is beating up another Phoenix player. Or if they have got like Snowflake or Invis Shield, something, and I have nothing, and then beating them up. It's so satisfying. It's my favorite thing. So same thing here. I'm just trying to hold height as much as I can. Almost killing the Moon Knight. I whiffed that one last shot. Really unfortunate stuff. Now, ooh, they do break my ult. I think that moment of hesitation there with my ult is honestly what caused things there. Sorry about my cat. He's a psychopath. Anyways, with Phoenix ult, you kind of want to launch that thing as soon as possible sometimes. Sometimes you do want to wait. If they pop a support ult while you're Phoenix ulting, it's sometimes better to just sit there in bird form than to send it. Because you know you're not going to kill anything in that ult. Unless somehow your entire team follows up and you get a bajillion damage out instantly, you're not going to kill anything with it. So realistically, you want to sit there in bird form, wait out as much of the ult as you can, go crashing down, and at the very least, you'll have spark stacks on their team to when ult ends. Really clean pick on the Moon Knight here. Unfortunately, Bucky does come flank me and insta-kills me. But you want to launch it immediately so they don't have time to react and shoot you down like they did there. Now, team is getting kind of cooked here. Penny solo tank's not ideal, especially in the team comp they have. Penny ult goes out. I fly over the wall. We hear the Jeff ult. Right now, we just focus Emma because she's in the front. We try to take height here. We're taking off angles so we can try to apply pressure to their backline. Now, unfortunately, we go down here. A little bit of whiffage, but also, yeah, they popped Luna. So even if I got that Moon Knight like super low, he wasn't gonna die. That being said, though, we are still doing a lot of damage. Throw out a right click. See, you really want to be spamming those right clicks as much as possible and then trying to make plays off them. I know for a fact I got a lot of stacks off, which is why I send the ult. At that moment, I'm praying my team follows up, which they sort of do. We at least killed the Moon Knight. Whoever was next to him should have gone down. But it's fine. We kind of waste flow call here, unfortunately. That was my bad. I way overextended there. The Ultron using his ult was good. That was a really good pressure. The fact that we used Cloak and Ultron, on the other hand, was terrible. We should not be using both there, especially when we're up. There is nothing pressing that forced Cloak to ult here, so it's really just a wasted ult. One thing I always try to tell my support players too, especially when I'm playing like psylocke, if we can bait out an enemy support ult, we don't always need to mirror it. And we almost never want to ult just to take space unless we're running something like triple cell. That's just my take though. But mirroring support ults isn't good. You don't want to mirror just cause. You always want to mirror if, like, with purpose. If your team's gonna die, then it's okay to mirror. But if you're just doing it because you're scared and you're like, they might die, then no. Unfortunately, I don't hear the Bucky behind me here, so he just dun dun dun. And things look pretty dire in this moment here.
Only 60 seconds left.
As you can see, I'm not playing perfectly at all this game. This is like my average Phoenix game, I would say. The last few, I had some really good ones that we had on YouTube, but this is maybe not my average, but it's just an okay game. The Emma overextends, so I take advantage of that. I have Jeff healing me, which is really good. Now I can kind of push up and pressure them a little bit more. We get the pick on the Moon Knight. We go for the Jeff. Unfortunately, Strange does block my right click. And again, I'm just trying to shoot the back line and do as much damage as I can here. Okay, we shift back as we see the Moon Knight Onk go down. And we do hear the port, so we all say back up, back up, back up. Now, I could pop ult instantly here. My thought process is they probably have support ult, which they do. If I had popped my ult there, they would have immediately just counteracted my ult. And they're already sitting in Luna, so it would have just done nothing. Now I can kind of charge their backline free of worry. Now she has 1 HP because of the Jeff. Now I am able to combo her. We get the pick here. Jeff goes down. The fight's pretty much over. Really good play on our part there. We isolate the supports, stop them from healing for a sec. Because you see, to survive the damage I was doing them, both Jeff and Luna had to heal each other and shoot me. Because their team was too far in. They were just lost in the sauce.
Including which side you're on.
And of course, we Phoenix ulted there. It would have been nice to kill Luna because we had spark stacks on her. But realistically, we were just ulting to stay alive there and keep the fight going. Because we know at that point in the game, if I go down, yeah, GG's. Here, let's go ahead and skip forward. We don't need to see all of this. Okay, right into the action. We are going main. We notice immediately that they're on triple support. Now, I could go flank. That Bucky hook went through fucking Narnia. Holy shit. That's why I hate Bucky hooks so much. It's just buggy. People be hooking you like through walls, through entire boxes. And then I shifted out of that, but it like rubber banded me back. Now, I wanted to go into the back line there, but I was taking too much pressure, which is why I tried to back out. Now, my entire team's dead at this moment. Why we had a Widow, I don't know. You can see I'm running for my fucking life. We do make it out though, which is nice. Turning up the heat. Again, sending out those right clicks as much as I can. Ideally here we want to be taking height. Hopefully I do that here in a sec, just for a better angle. Yes! Unfortunately the invis pulls me in. I almost feel like our team backed up too much. Emma's still up. Ultron did go down. We shouldn't have been in that bad of a situation. Now, I get a lot of spark stacks off, so I make a risky play. Unfortunately, they do pop invis ult. If Emma had been able to mind control all of them, we wouldn't have had to worry about a support ult, but it's unrealistic to have that. Now the Emma does get out, she walks right into their support ult. And I mistimed the shift here. So one of the great things about Phoenix ult is you can actually survive strange ult if you time the shift correctly. There I unfortunately shift a tad early, and so I got hit at the very last frame of his ult. Okay. Once again, doing as much damage as we can, getting stacks out. Now, Angela's actually a really good synergy here for Phoenix because her grouping them allows the spark stacks to explode onto as many people as possible. Wow, really good target cycling there. Really good target cycling there. Literally just attacking anyone that we see in front of us. Now, our team is pushing forward. They don't have time for a strange TP. It's just not going to happen.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I don't know what I'm doing right here. I think my mouse died, actually. Actually, yes. No, I remember this. My mouse died right at this moment, and I had to plug it in. Oh, shit. So mind you, the rest of this game, I'm being held back. I've got a cable. Get yourself a wireless mouse. It's so good. But get yourself one with a good battery. Go, Alaerus. Go. Go.
Thanks for the boost.
Damn, it's taking me a minute.
I like the cold.
Our team has to reset anyways, so it's not terrible. Alaerus. Alaerus, hello. There we go.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, so we got mirrored Luna ults at this point. My thought process is the moment their Luna ult ends, I want to go in. I see that I have so many spark stacks out there. Trying to thread the needle. They break it instantly though. And this ult, in the moment, I tried to think, why was that a bad ult? And my realization was we didn't have enough pressure. The only thing they had in front of them really to shoot was my tanks or me directly above them. So obviously they're going to shoot me. Another good thing there, if you noticed, was I was a little too deep, but I target fired their invis. I got her really low, and if I had killed her, we probably could have won the fight because they would have been down to support. On the bright side, we got her to pop invis ult. If you notice, I'm at 60% already. Shift out of the Emma combo. We don't want to die there. And our Ultron is just free farming now. They don't have support ult because we made invis pop. And now it's just free reign. I'm walking it. I don't know what the fuck that Bucky's doing. I guess he gave up. And same thing. Nice shots on the Ultron. Okay, this is a fun little strat here. I actually am going to hide in this room. And I'm going to save my right click here in a moment. I'm going to wait for them to push in. I'm going to hope my right click applies to as many people as possible so that we can then insta-ult. And our Angela also ult. It's a really good combo here. Now, sadly, we don't get as many picks with the ult as I was wanting, but it doesn't matter. We're just running it down in their team at this point. Somehow Ultron lived all that, so... He's got the bobbing and weaving going on. Okay. We cap, and we just want to keep the momentum going. I get Strange half here. I'm trying to kill him if I can. I see his supports are up, so we try to shoot them. Nobody's going to die at this point, really. So it's just about applying pressure. I want to try to stun Strange and either shoot him or shoot someone in the back line. You never want to shoot your right click while Strange has his shield up unless you can place it in a spot in front of him that's gonna stun him. And you can see, we just popped ult. I'm already at 78%. We're doing really good this game. And we fly up to get out of the Emma ult. Unfortunately, our Magneto goes down. And we just have to back up. Okay, at this point, I'm really just, once again, waiting for my team to get back while applying spark stacks. My process here is, again, if I can get spark stacks out, that's potential good ult damage. That was a good way to avoid the Strange ult. If you notice, I shifted out, perfect timing, I don't get stunned. It's also a range thing, of course. Ultron wants to smoke for some reason. He regrets it pretty quickly. Now, once again, they're popping Luna ult. I know they have nothing to defend against me here in a moment. I do go down, though. But mentally, I know they have nothing to protect against my ult. Because I've been keeping track of those timers. And now again, we're just applying spark stacks. Playing really forward. Our team hasn't really been applying enough pressure for me to play flank. Otherwise, I'd be taking more off angles. Also, triple support is just kind of tricky. We see the Angela ult. Super free. Immediately 2 picks. And the team fight's over. It's just over. That's game. Really good combo there by Angela and I. I remember our Angela was kind of a little toxic. And in this moment, they said, Phoenix, thank you for being smart. Rival player, try not to be toxic challenge, impossible. It actually looks like we're still going on. We try to get Venom off because he's tanky and we don't want him to regen. Stun the Phoenix, get him off, or the Strange, get him off my team. Do the full combo. Venom jumps right back in. Gotta get back to shooting him. He shouldn't have E again yet. He's just like a, oh, he does. Okay. Regardless, he's just a big cockroach. Now it's just supports. Good headshot on the Luna. Kill the Invis. Aki can't contest that solo. And that's game. Pretty easy game. Honestly, you can see a lot of the potential synergies with Phoenix. Like Phoenix Angela, Phoenix Groot. Hell, maybe even a Phoenix Jeff. She's really good. Her ult is really underrated, and you know, I played her since release. I remember when she first came out, a lot of people were roasting Phoenix, saying like, "Oh, why would you play that? The ult is terrible. It doesn't one-shot people." And I'm like, well, that's because none of you know how to apply spark stacks. As long as you are applying your spark stacks properly and trying to get out as many as possible before you press that Q button, it's a really good ult. But there we go, guys. MVP 3911, 17 final hits with 31,000 damage. Pretty crazy stats. And you can see we only got 47% accuracy this game. Nothing crazy. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I also stream on Twitch on Tuesday and Thursday nights, as well as Saturday and Sunday mornings. Sometimes weekend nights as well, but that's the schedule at the moment. You can expect to see Phoenix and psylocke gameplay, as well as I try to do some VOD reviews and coaching for my community. But yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.